welcome back to Patinator Goes and spreads the ash of gods. We're going the rogue path. We're out of 6 tricks and it's 3 days, 3 episodes, and we're still on farm, which is kind of neat. Finally, we're getting some momentum on this guy. We're gonna go to a cursed village, probably murder everyone inside because we're super strong, we're super slick, and our Strixes got stolen, and I don't think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna starve, get hurt a little bit. A whirlwind suddenly forms in front of you. John! His name is John! It turns crimson and twists like a banner, brushing against your face before it disappears. You see 2 men standing in its place. So we finally found you, one of them merrily shouts to you. We've been searching for so long. Why are you frowning? Don't you recognize me? It's me, John. Your companion eyes you closely, then softly brushes his companion aside. Please excuse my friend, traveler. We mistook you for an old acquaintance. He was armed with a bow and axe, while you carry a sword and a shield. And I couldn't tell you from a distance. I'm Arnie. What's your name? Oh, the wonders you can see in the wasteland. It's a cursed place indeed. That said, respect given is respect earned. You introduce yourself to John, Arnie. Who are you? John smiles. That's a tough question. We went on an adventure with our own bearded leader who looked kind of like you before your mas and pas made any plans about making kids. It's hard to pinpoint the time period, let alone explain what we are. I feel like this is a reference to something in history, and I'm not getting it. Not a student in history, I am. I am just a man with a plan, a man named Pat. This knowledge is useless to be foreign. We were here by accident, we got sucked in through your wasteland. Since it happened, you should finish something quickly and go back in somewhere. It'll be a fur trip. I hope you're still alive at that point. I feel like that's a reference to... oh, I don't know. Aw, Cookie. What did you run into? It's a reference to the everything that 10 looks like a banner saga. I think there's a guy who's also a bearded bear. The mention of summer struck a chord in you. Struck a chord in you. It doesn't stroke a chord in you. Well, I guess it can stroke a chord, but it's not really going to make the same sound. It's going to hurt your fingers if you don't have tough fingers, which are... oh my god, that guy should shut the fuck up. You were planning to live longer in that. Though everything is in the hands of the gods. What is this banner supposed to mean? Banner saga, this is definitely it. You ask peculiar questions, John says. It's a long story, more like a saga. More like... a banner saga. Not enough time to tell even one part of it, and it'd take 3 times that long to tell it all. It's the thing that connects us, what drives us on. Well, that's just. I don't know how to explain it without 7% pretentious. Is this in the same universe as Banner Saga? I actually like that game. You repeat John's last word, attempt to make sense of the gibberish. Arnie stops you. Are you a parrot? Use your own words so that more people will understand. Your world and your fate are different. You'll fight in different battles. I can tell just by looking at you. These people are clearly smarter than you. The conversation is dizzying. Are they having a laugh at your expense? I'll tell them about myself. John listens curiously and then asks you various questions. Before you know it, you're spilling out your soul to complete strangers. Strangely, it's made you feel better. Your story is rather interesting, Fawn, says Arnie, sympathetically. John and I both like what you're doing. Well, most of it, anyway. Please accept this gift from us. We give it wholeheartedly, so don't say no. It'd be nice if you mentioned us the next time you recount your adventures. You take a rather heavy coin purse from Arnie and nod gratefully. You can't make sense of his meaning, but at least you can make some use out of it. I'm out of here. I did not want that. I wanted Strixes because this is just going to cost us more actions. Every event stops the Strix drain and makes us spend again, so that's a problem. Oh, I don't know what happens when you run out of Strixes, but can't be good. You nod farewell to John, Arnie, and continue on journey. For some reason, you can't stop wondering how they could mistake you for someone else. So what else? What if you have a beard? Do all bearded men look alike to them? Yeah, we're in trouble. We're going to run out of Strixes. If you don't have enough Strixes, choose whom you wish to protect. All the others will suffer injuries. Character with 3 injuries may suffer a forfeit and die. I will protect you to even things out. Oh, shit. Okay. Who do we want to wound? I think your stats don't matter as much. I think Sop is fine now. I want Stop to be at the top. I like you. I like our hammer boys. I think I want to wound the backliners. Because that's okay. So we're first flit. There we go. Oh, okay. It's the number of Strixes. So if we click on the bigger guys, it's going to cost us a bit less. 3. That's inefficient. So we just take 1 wound on everybody, I guess. Because this will still end up with 3 people wounded. Unless we go with Sop. I'm going to wound Thorn. I'm going to wound Sop. Yeah, that's okay. Shit, that hurt. That hurt a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that distribution of wounds. As long as we don't get anybody killed, we should be fine. Maybe healing those times actually cost us more wounds in the long term. But we were pretty low in stats, and a lot of people were hurt, so I hope this is the end of the adventure. It's as if you're consumed by darkness. You suddenly find yourself in a strange, unfamiliar place. The last thing you remember is riding along the road. The burgomaster suddenly appears from darkness before you. So have you found a present for your dear wife? Yeah, okay, that's the guy I want to be haunted by. Oof. You're not unsure what's happening. Found it. And what are you doing here, Baron, sir? Aren't you? Trouble nods downtrodden. Well, yes, it was only a matter of time, so it didn't really upset me. He knows he's dead. The things I had in store for you. Well, I have to go. Just wanted to make sure your presence was a coincidence. It's still too early for you to be here, so I guess this is hell. You try approaching Tubble, but he fades it for darkness. You don't know what to do or which way to go. If there's no light, it's completely silent. Always go forward. It looks like your wife's face glowing in the dark. This can't be. Leaky, is it you? Or just a mirage? You try to approach your wife, but you're unable, no matter how much you struggle. Fawn, my love, remember the White Tower. You can't keep up with her and you fall to your knees. Leaky, forgive me. Leaky's face disappears into the darkness. A quiet whisper reaches your ears. Just checking if we're recording. Yeah, we are. The White Tower, Fawn. Our son, Mac. To the White Tower. Go back. Go left. Hey, anyone here? How do I escape this darkness? An image of an old friend suddenly appears. Fawn, I hope you're not. Oh, thank the gods, you're alive. Excuse the crazy old man's foolishness. I never intended to turn into this. I was confused and tired and fell prey to this witchery. There's no time. It approaches. It's almost here. An unfamiliar shadow tears through the darkness. Who's nosing around? Who are you, stranger that dares to come here? Show your face. You squirm in unbearable pain and scream at the top of your lungs. Gasping for air, you catch your breath and open your eyes. You awaken in the wasteland. It seems like the dream only lasted a moment. Your companions seem oblivious. You decide not to share what you've seen. Besides, the wasteland's edge and the Mars Watcher on the horizon. You had enough trouble as it is. Perhaps Score knows something. He's perpetually suspicious after all. He's kept his questions to himself, however, and you don't exactly feel like sharing your experience. Well, hopefully this doesn't make us spend more of the thing, because I'm gonna hate that. I also need to spend all our gold buying Strixes. Oh my god, Strixes. Give me all the Strixes. Give me all your Strixes. I need the protection. I guess we're not healing. We're just going to wait for the menhirs to help us. Score reins his horse in on the outskirts of the Mars Watch. Well, the guide came and went. Any requests or complaints are now by the merchant's wagon. In order to avoid unnecessary contact with the local guards, you seek refuge in a hut somewhere in the outskirts. You eventually find a remote hut. Several thugs are trying noisily to kick them down. What do you think you're doing? Two thugs remain at the door and the others closing on you in response to your outburst. As you engage them, you notice the door finally gave way. I should have attacked them. That decision killed somebody. Yeah, I'm okay with this setup. I mean, first, you don't have a wound, so I might want you here. Yeah, this is okay. Let's level you up first. Alright, you. I'm gonna give you even more attack, minus health cost, so that's it. Let's go, Brett. I am comfortable with this decision. Not a frontliners, but we're not fighting Enzis, so we don't have to worry about having a tough front line, and that they won't get stabbed in line. They also don't have super mages that can one-shot our dudes. So we're good, we're fine, we're excellent, we're great, we are amazing as of this date. Lots of fights. I really should have attacked them first. I knew what they were doing, and I asked and said, the name said Bandit, and I hesitated. I twitched. I should have attacked. These guys are not in for a good time. I'm okay with this positioning. Yeah. You can flank here or hide here. What do you guys do? Heck, we don't need to go forward. What's your movements here? So I can move a little bit forward. And then get angry. Start buffing up. Wait for them to move to us. We don't have any cards, so that's fantastic. You can't reach me from there, man. Oh my lord, you can. You hit me for 11, you bastard. I'm gonna heal. Nope, energy surge is not what we want. I think we're just gonna use cards as our delaying tactic. Too useful to use right now, so I think this is what we want to do. Big stabbies. Yeah, I want to use the big gun on you. Moves us behind. Gives us a nice little poke. kills him, frees up somebody else to walk here, and lets our melee units respond to him appropriately, which we are about to do. Not a lot of them have good movement. I think we can double this guy up. Yeah, we can double up in this guy. Does this knock him back? Since we're probably gonna move before we do, I think increasing our defense is fine. And then we're gonna crack open his armor like a walnut. Yeah, stun, we don't need a stun. We don't need a push. Let's go for his energy. "13, what a man, what a man, what a mighty young man. Mighty, mighty." I wish we could turn we can turn the map, but that's the nature of this game. We can't turn the map. This is not necessary, but we might still get attacked. And I want to murder you. Whammy! Yeah, these guys are in danger because they're gonna move up. Oh, I didn't even notice you were there, man. I'm gonna rush you. I'm gonna armor up and rush. Hit the flank. Energy's gonna be a little low, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I got 6 armor and you got no energy. Guess who's getting sniped, Bart? I wonder for Brett. Brett, care to fuck this guy up? Oh yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Oh yeah, Brett. Let's do this. Let's give you the snipes of the century. Bye. Nice. Armor for everybody. I think I'm gonna have Brett move first. I want to hit him with you after the armor's done, after his action's done. Yeah, let's snipe this guy down. Yeah, I want to hit him after his action's done, so he doesn't take an action immediately, and so we can quickly pummel him immediately with our stats. Yeah, you're not gonna do shit to me. And you, my friend, are going to meet there. Okay, that's probably better. Get rid of his energy, because he still needs energy to do his bigger attacks. Get ourselves some armor. This guy. Nice block. So we want to hit this guy for as much as we can. And we can do that. Probably should have armored up, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the wounds anymore. We're over leveled. And if we can keep Hopper, make Hopper take all those hits, we should be fine as a whole. Yeah, here is fine. I'm gonna give him the old smash and bash. Smash his energy in. Ooh, counterattacks against my energy. I don't know what that does, but I guess we can't move or something. He also continues to attack, which is kind of a bummer. We can attack him from here, which keeps us safe. Oh, wait. Let's not do that. Yeah, let's keep our armor for now. And get our counterattack. Rush in over here and see if we can murder him. We can remove all of his stats. We're also going to shove him in a weird place if that's okay. Not my intent. Block. I think I need to keep him here. So that he doesn't get the opportunity to run at him. But if we kill him, it's gonna do it anyway. That's okay. Big stabs. Armor up. 9's fantastic. 9's not gonna get us hurt. And now we're gonna surround him and pummel him into oblivion. Increased defense by 3 does not end turn. We're in a good spot. We're in a fantastic spot. If I could reach this, I will. Can you reach that? Shit. I don't want him to move here. Otherwise, I would totally move him over here and so we can have other people smack him around. But this is far safer for our Archie boy. Archibald, the Archie boy. That is now Brett's real name. It is Archibald. Nice 0, man. Way to go. Also, I'm just gonna give you the business, like murder business. Yeah, this is fine. We have removed the risk from that attack, which is fucking amazing. He's also like jacking up his stats as we go along, which is not great. Is there anything that lets you run? Yeah, here's fine. We can't use a card, but yeah, eventually you're gonna get him. But we probably have a card for this. Nope, that doesn't work. Fuck, that's right. Nope, he's gonna get wounded because we fucked up. We should not have picked that attack. Actually, we could have killed him. Like, that was needlessly, like, dramatic. I should have really checked if I could kill him from that shot. Oh my god, thank you for the 120 Strixes. That is absolutely necessary. But we lost somebody. Old pal Rask emerged from the house after the fight with a bloody axe in hand. The thug's fate must have been pretty grim. Suddenly, Gleda appears at the doorstep. Despite her disbelief, you're unable to contain your emotions and embrace her. She's happy to and takes a moment for you to notice she's been wounded. Had I known who's been hiding... Yeah. Shit. The important thing is that you and Gleda are both alive. How in the world did you find her? God damn, I should have attacked. Now she's wounded. She was the one who found me. 2 women, an older one named Sheila and a younger one named Philia, brought her to me. They told me to wait for you, so I did. Now I need to head to the stockade and urgent business. Find me there later, alright? You nod, but remember something. I don't want to butt heads with local guards if I can help it. Sort out the paperwork later. I don't even remember how I got here, if you can believe that. There we were, hiding in Philia's cellar. I remember writing a note to Bran. I don't remember anything after that. When I opened my eyes, there was Rask, and then you showed up. Some sorcery's at work again. Can't go anywhere these days without stumbling upon it. Before she left, Chilla told me I'll remember everything in due time, but not before then. But enough about me. What are you doing here, Dad? Max's in danger, Gleda. Got himself captured somewhere near Frigga. White Tower, White Tower, White Tower. So I'm headed there now. I saw something when I was in the Ashen Wasteland. Some kind of dream. Leaky was there too. She said that Max is in a White Tower of some kind. Have you actually seen Mom? Heard her voice? Have you spoken to her? Yes, and it's probably something you should heed. Ye gods, Dad. I want to visit the Ashen Wasteland too. At least once. It's all over. Yeah, that's a bad idea with dire consequences. I think you'd be better off visiting your grandpa. The only way I'm going to see my grandpa is if somebody ties me up and throws me into a wagon. Foreshadowing. Or if you and Mac come with me. Your choice. Fair enough. You aren't saying you'd dare disobey me, are you, Gleda Brennan? I'm your daughter, Thorn Brennan, and I'm definitely following in your footsteps. I'll be furious if someone tries to lock me up again. We're gonna need to heal her up because I fucked up. I should have just fucking gone and smashed them in. But it also kind of transferred the wound over to her, I guess, because I'm certain somebody would have gone down if we had 2 more bandits on that field. I'm not sure if I can manage that entire encounter safely, but we do know that our super archery plan is working out super well. I'm gonna go straight to the end. Yeah, that's good. Where is she here? Glad is wounded. That's okay. 24 required. It'll clean us up. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but I'll take it. Everyone's tip-top and ready to rock. You've got 3 skill points. +1 to attack. -1 attack to the cost of the ability. Reduce attack by 1. Yeah, now we can use that like pretty consistent. Master of Combat +2 damage. That's her basic attack gets bigger. Not that interested. What are your attacks again? Bloodlust. We kill, so we don't have to worry about the HP so much because we can always just start murdering things like with Heavy Strike. So I feel like the move is either to improve Double Strike or Heavy Strike. This is an improvement. Heavy Strike cover. +3 to energy. Wow, it increases her energy by like 7. That's not bad. -2 to cooldown is fantastic. So we can just keep gaining attack. Yeah, okay. I can deal with that. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm perfectly happy with that outcome. We're just gonna increase your attack like tremendously. But I also like this. Like making it usable, making it spammable seems really good. Furious Strike, letting us scale harder is pretty good. Retaliation, reducing its cooldown seems pretty good. Athletics, endurance. +1 to energy. We're not really having that many problems with energy at the moment. I think we have enough health. That makes it more expensive. No, I'm okay with like jacking up our star. 2 per punch is quite amazing. I like you. -4 to the energy cost of the ability. Retaliation, +1 to walking. We do need more. +3 to damage. Holy cow. -4, 1 energy. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. He doesn't actually have a lot of stats to change up. Ramblin', you're a waste of space. Like, you get out of here. Hey, stop it. Plus walking. +2 damage. -9 to the health cost. That's amazing. Now we can spam it. Now we can spam most of our abilities. And now the game of risk has no risk. So we're in a good spot. Helm. I shouldn't write him off. Helm's pretty cool. Helm Hammerman. Well, I have a long-faced Helm Hammerman. You're one tough fellow, aren't you? Any squad would be happy to have a guy like you. Yeah, never letting you go. Had a chat with a couple of guards. Got the latest news. Should we abandon Flick, we'll continue their retreat, holding forts along the way. Not my kind of war at all. The forts aren't easy to get into, too. Iva. Why don't you return to your village, or wherever you're from? There's no turning back for me. Some hag accused me of hunting in our count's lands. Even brought a huntsman and showed him some of the bone he found in my courtyard. She hinted that a big guy... Oh, big guy. For you. You feel like you're in control. Like me, should be spending his times as a squad mate, not in prison. And so, off I ran. Man, these 2 crones are really fucking everybody's day. Hey, what is your dealio, huh? What is the diggity daffodil with you? Haven't you been to the Count's lands, though? Alright, calm down. I'm not a hag. Did you wrong her somehow? Why else would she want you fighting the war in prison? Yeah. Oh no, she just suddenly dropped by again. Take a swig of water. Oh yeah. That's good shit. Can't even remember her face, honestly. Just the bracelet she had. Looked a lot like her daughter's. So, I'm gonna say that future hag is actually Gleda. Or all the hags are like one person. It's all Gleda traveling for that time or something. I can't quite recall who you are. Why would you remember me at all? The important thing is I remember you, Fron. You were a bit younger, though, and I was just a juvenile. You had loads of fellas like me at your beck and call. However, I never forget anyone who's fought by my side. You do seem familiar, but I just don't remember how or when we met. Perhaps the time will come when you'll remember. But I can assure you, I've never betrayed or hurt anyone. Perhaps that's because of you. I'm truly in your debt. Alright, that's enough. Let's get moving. Maybe you do, but I'd rather stay here. If there's no turning back, so I'll wait here for the enemy. Maybe I'll get a job as a custodian. We'll see how that goes. The army's not looking for new recruits right now. They're still searching for the deserters who fled when the enemy approached. So you're saying you wouldn't run away? Why don't you check? I don't think you'll be hard-pressed to find enemies in the west. And I will. It seems like you've got enough muscle and some useful skills. I won't turn that down. I really do need help. If you're still up for it, then get ready. We're moving out. Let's not talk to your ask first. Hello, Score. What's troubling you, buddy? Can't find a wagon train to take you back to the wasteland, or have you really decided to stay for a while? As if. There aren't any trains like that anyway. No. I need something else. Someone else. I need the Green Arrow, also to travel west, but as it turns out, you need a special permit for now. For that now that the war is on. You can't get one here. I'm wondering if I can get one in the pocket of my Hyborg. Why are you heading west, Score? Does it matter? I can see that you're headed west, Farn, but I'm not asking about your reasons. I got nothing to hide. My son's in trouble. He vanished near Frigga, so I'm trying to rescue him and praying for the gods' help. He didn't ask, but there you have it. No use hiding the truth. There's a man here I need to find. I see you scratching the back of your neck. I've got the same problem. Strixes are my only recourse, too. However, that men here might actually help me get rid of some malady for good, at least for a while. Not all the men here are corrupted. Couldn't bear to stay home. I'd be happy to stay at home and sit on my ass, but... Before the reaping, however, an old hag... Come on, Farn, get there faster, Farn. An old hag turned up at my shop's doorstep, making a ruckus and accusing me of casting spells without a permit. So I had to run away, and then this whole mess started. And you're telling me that you've never done witchering. I suppose you had arrived near the burial stockade by pure coincidence, too. Then you unintentionally wandered into the wasteland. You want me to believe it's also a coincidence that you're headed west too? Something in the air is poking my skin and it hurts. Well, I didn't say that. I had to dabble in witchery at some point. That's why I had to leave the monks. No point in denying that. I don't really believe in coincidence, though. Especially considering your daughter's stone bracelet. The old hag had the exact same one. I got one last question. Why is there twins of my daughter running around from past, present, and future? I'm glad we're finished. We've wasted too much time in idle chatter. Will you accompany us to Frigga? So while everybody runs east or headed west, few travel the same path, so the ones that do should be considered valuable assets. You need someone you know well to accompany you. Don't leave anything to chance. That's right. Weren't you headed in the same direction, though? We just had this discussion. Your words ring true. I'm in. I'll follow you to Frigga and beyond. Having someone like you by my side is the safest choice during such difficult times. You think that thugs will scatter in fear at the mere sound of my name? Doubt it. Good thing is, someone like you won't stab me in the back. Tell me when you're ready. I've got a little unfinished business here. Very strange we're not talking to our daughter. Do we have discussion points here? No, it's just this. Want to level you up. Want to balance out our levels. Hello, Rask. Well, Farn, where to next? Just say the word, and I'll help my own friend with any papers. I'm the Opagam superintendent now, after all. Beats selling old trinkets is obvious, that's for sure. Thanks, I could use your help. Just tell me the latest news first, so I don't choose the wrong path and end up stuck between a rock and a hard place. At least tell me what direction you're looking in. Normally I can run my mouth until the sun rises, but I don't even have an hour to spare now. Isn't this... Do you know anything about a White Tower? Since this is here, I'm gonna go straight for the White Tower question. No, never heard about that. Wait a second. There's some ruins not far from Frigga. Used to be a tower there of that name. I'll draw the path on your map. I get the strangest feeling if we didn't ask that quickly enough, we wouldn't get that. Don't you want to talk about Albius's guards? What's there to talk about? Those who wanted me dead have been killed. Nothing to boast about, but nothing to be ashamed of either. Maybe you're proud of mangling those corpses, making a necklace out of the ears or something? Ha! I don't know what you've been drinking, Farn, but I'd watch your tongue if I were you. I didn't cut anyone's ears off. I'm not some ents that messes around with dead bodies. Alright, I believe you. What are you saying? That I would do such things? You seem to have a pretty low opinion of your old pal. Well, they were looking for you. Have you crossed paths with any rich and powerful foes lately? I accidentally mentioned your name at a local inn, and those guys tracked me down immediately. Something like that. I guess I'm some kind of fugitive right now. Some kind of a fugitive. Zoinks! Why do you think I was the reason that they tracked you down, though? Maybe they needed somebody to rob. They called out your name when they broke down the door. Thought you were hiding there. Seems like the pigeons already delivered the message. The hunt's on, and you're in deep trouble. Are you in a hurry? I have a supply wagon waiting for me in Hayborg. I need to see it, seal it, and have guards deliver it to your father-in-law. He's in command at Apacom right now. The soldiers are already saying that when Stackhead Victi leads the troops, war isn't far off. He's not wrong, I guess. Has the war actually started? Frigga is only besieged by Gel and Vandal gangs at the moment. But a couple of Phrygian legions are on the way. Frigga will have to be abandoned. Our troops have been tasked with holding the forts in Hyborg and Apacom. And why is that? What was Jorana's king or whoever's leading the Burkan troops now thinking? The king of Jorana is dead. His old heart failed him. Death was instant. Prince Trig rushes to Hyborg now with the intention to rule it. He might already be there, but it's where the coronation is supposed to take place too. My guess is that the prince is going to seize command of the army. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Don't forget your papers. No traveling with documents now. They'll impale you with your iron rods first and ask questions later. If it even bother asking any questions. Shoot first, shoot again, shoot some more, and anybody still alive, ask a question. Welcome to the Naked Gun School of... Oh, yeah. Menhir Shard. Oh, yeah. Yeah. -1 consumption. That's good. -8 health doesn't really inspire me. Take me away. This is too confusing for me. I like Deadly Balance. Is there more? We have 2 Deadly Balance shards. I'm going to get the Mars Trixis Warrior Charm. Nah, we're going to focus on... This is good as a closer. Yeah, that's fine. This is all okay. Not interested in transformation. We don't have a lot of energy on our team. I like the Menhir Shard, I really do. And let's get going.
The line between vengeance and retribution.
Oh no, it's anime.
Sword blade. Wield it. Shadow Clan's code for warriors of peace.
Oh, shut up. Oh, I don't like this guy. I mean, the eye candy is there. But they all seem to have the same exact goddamn story. Did I level you guys up? Is there a conversation? There's some conversation. Who the fuck? Oh yeah, that guy. I forgot you existed. No levels. A lot of weak dudes, but I'm okay with keeping them. Also, we had like an enormous amount of Strixes. If Frisian picks pebbles from the road, some he tosses back, others he keeps. What for? Why are you collecting pebbles from the road, Doom? I'm gonna call him Doom. I think that's a cooler name. That's for curiosity's sake. These are rich lands. We only ever mine silver here in the foothills of the Silver Mountains. That makes sense. But this sparkling gray stone is galena. That orange one is iron ore. This one's coal, the soft kind. You know about this too? I'm savvy, you know. I've got an eye for detail. When learning different trades, I examine the skills I learn from every side. Not to brag, but the crew of the Gordon Ferry was rather upset when I got transferred to repair the machine in the Gillian Tunnel. You'll be fine in Burkana, then. It's still a long way to Burkana. We'll see what happens. I doubt there's work to be found during reap time. I'm wondering what to look for. Woodcutter's axe? Stonemason's hammer? She's the sword, Doom. You can't go wrong with a sword. There are other wonders in the Great Abyss. Oh, everyone knows that. There are exposed gold mines, but there's also poison vapors, you know. From above, you see gold, surrounded by corpses. Some held cloth over their mouths, others wore sacks or glass jars in their head. All useless gimmicks. Why don't you think up a solution? I tinkered with one idea. You need to set up a crane with a pincer that folds its jaws together when lifted. That'll help you pull something out. You need a really strong rope though, and preferably no arrows stuck in your back. Forging such a pincer isn't a problem. You'd have to wait with your pincer until after the reaping ends. You served the army, huh? Yeah, you're wielding like a great sword. That's not like a weapon just anybody can pick up. Was it what? We're all bound to service. We were fed, issued a sword and armor, and handed over to a commander. Yeah, I served, but I wasn't in the thick of things. Were you lucky, dude? Maybe I was lucky. Not because I didn't get killed, but because I didn't have to kill. I got a feeling that'll change on the way to Burkana. Maybe we'll chat later. I want you to know that I hope you reach Burkana, Doom. You're a funny icon. I didn't think you'd hope for anything. I guess I'll make it then if I'm lucky. I like this guy. I like this Palian, this former sea murder Ironborn guy. What troubles you, man? You can tell that I'm troubled. It's many things, actually. I love a skin of Palian firewater and an agreeable woman without a sword. And the sea. I really miss the sea. What's the sea mean to you? Fire courses through your veins as a Palian longship of warriors holding oars cuts through the waves. You become possessed by the many-armed sea god. You don't feel the cold wind or exhaustion. The sea is life. My island is surrounded by the sea. I'd like to see an island that's not in the middle of the sea. If you're just going to call any plot of land surrounded by freshwater an island, we're done talking. Seawater cannot quench thirst. Now you're just being annoying. Just don't say that to a Palian. For many of us, the sea provides our food and earns our drinks. No one speaks ill of the sea. It's full of dangers, yes. But it's far from evil. So have you had a hard time without a disagreeable woman? Some men want women to scream and resist, but not me. I occasionally cheated to get what I wanted, but I'm not proud of it. Why would you cheat? When you cheat, it's for profit or pleasure. Both when it comes to women. Without ladies, I'm lost. I do have to fool them sometimes, but they don't like me for what I am. To be completely honest, I don't have enough coins sometimes. How did you plan to kill the Frisian commander? By hitting him in the head with my axe. That's my trade. I fired enough stalkers and helped settle old debts. This job just fell into my lap. They issued me a license and promised to pay me well. You can't earn much without a license these days. Weren't you afraid of his guard? Not gonna judge his lifestyle. Not gonna ask him if his shit's rotten. Not gonna judge him. There's no reason to be afraid. Imagine you were rowing in the middle of a storm. You're drenched with cold water. Your boat's about to flip over. When's the right time to be afraid? It's stupid to fear the storm before it comes. Even more so once it's over. It's the same story with that commander's guard. You must consider the danger. Your abilities may not be enough. Even an icon knows better. I don't know what icons think, but Palians have a saying. If you're not strong enough, be daring. Palians are born daring, and the gods have given me an extra helping. It's time for me to go. I hope you see the sea again. It's easy as pie icon. Pick any brook and walk downstream. Sooner or later, it'll become a river. And rivers flow into the sea. No problem at all. What if this river flows into the Great Abyss? Then you've had a run of bad luck. I like him. I like him a lot. He's gonna die. Cursed Ravine for 105 and into the Black Temple. To the Red Market where we can spend our money, or to the Galleon Mine. I'm gonna go straight to here. Like the nice middle road. 102 Strixes is a good way to just ruin our plan. Triple men here. Yeah, we're gonna go straight down here. Reet walks behind you, struggling to stay on her feet. Her eyes have darkened and her feverish brow is hard to the touch. You keep an eye on her. The Reaper's curse may be killing her. You halt, noticing a small party of Gels at the road ahead. They drag a young, dark-skinned monk behind him with a rope. Mountain dwellers trade in slaves, but no one in Frisia will buy a Templar servant. I don't think they're gonna sell Vlad as a slave, Candy explains. More likely, we're taking him to a Gillian altar. They'll slit his throat, chant their songs, and wash their faces in his blood. That's how to worship the gods. Shall we interfere? I'll attack. As you maneuver Gels, a boulder rolls down the slope. The Gels turn, see you, and draw their weapons. Losing the element's surprise will just make the skirmish a bit longer. Overall, a negligible hitch. I want a frontliner. Hammerman doing what a hammer can. Candy needs a level. We got 2 ranged dudes and an assassin. I think I'm totally fine with it. Yeah, with 4 frontliners. And this guy. Yeah. This is fine. Berserker Rage. No. That is fine. We don't know what we're facing. I've forgotten what Gillians are. Like, I've completely forgotten. It's been a while since we were here, and I was loving my adventures with Foreign. Foreign is the best. Foreign's like... And Foreign is relatable. Foreign had an origin story, and we saw it. We only saw a hint of Hopper's origin story, and... by God, do I not give a shit about this guy. Are you a throwy man? Yeah, you are a throwy man. Doing everything a throwy can. Berserk. Throwing axe, Berserker's blow parry. This guy is gonna hurt. So what do we want to do? I think we want to position ourselves here. You with your double strike. So you're like Gleda. You are... oh my god. I know who you're based on, and I like it. And Hammerman here. And Murder God here. So we should be fine here. I don't think we have any line attacks. I don't think they... near as I can figure, we don't have any line. This guy almost certainly is going to get a hit on us, which is okay. Let's do something with this first. So we can't do anything with this. Cover or damage split? We can cover and move forward. I wish we had something we could do passively. I don't want to skip anybody's turn. But we can, like, snipe somebody. There's 23 damage, so we can kill you outright. No, we can't. We can't reach you. Can I reach you? I guess that's okay. I can't reach you. Poor positioning, Pat. No. We really couldn't reach him at time. So we're gonna armor up. Run straight over here as a tank. Time for some sunburn, because we get energy from this. 42 defense seems really high, man. Like, nothing is gonna punch us. At least we can shoot that guy. That's the only guy we can shoot. We can finish this guy off. Let's go, Reet. Bye. Hello. You've got 10 attack. That doesn't matter to me. Unfortunately, you don't have a lot of move, do you? I'm okay with this. I think this will put us in a position to get hit. But marching forward is fine. Yeah, skip your turn. You also need to move forward. You're not gonna get any targets right now. So this is what we're doing. We're merely pressing forward. We don't need that energy right now. These abilities are so fucking disjointed. Like, I don't know what anybody's like actually accomplishing with these abilities. Do you have a throw ability by any chance? Here is fine. Then we'll cover up. Thought that said cover. Uh-oh. Nice counter. Now we can probably kill this guy. Nope. Need to use our other ability, which is totally fine. Chances of us getting sniped right now? Not great. Since we are over here as of this date. Still got 2 actions, one of which might not even matter. Counterattack. And that's not bad, but we don't really want the exchange of souls right now. I don't want to give him anybody to hit. Yeah, he can move here. So what we can do, since this is the only thing you can interact with, is try to kill you. Can we kill you with Fury Strike? No, we can't. But I'm gonna use Retaliation first. It's whammy. Now we're stronger. Yeah, we're gonna deal with you later. You just calm the fuck down. We'll get to you. So you've acted. Your turn is ended. So this is like 4. This is not all adjacent units, by the way. That's a little fucked. What do you do? 9, 12, 24. Oh yeah, we kill this guy. Like, we kill him now. Is this only a sudden abyss? Tar in the lips is good. Yeah, I want to get rid of this guy. Apparently this also works. Yeah, straight for the head. Because the other, his mass attack is in a T shape, or in a cross shape rather than a box. So I'm not expecting good things from that. God damn, dude. Can you reach her? Yeah, you can totally reach her, which is why we're gonna go for her. We're gonna try... No, the stun won't matter. If we had timed this differently, maybe. So we don't want to rush him in because it keeps these guys from getting a potential attack. Because he might move up to attack either of these, which might be better. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna murder him. If we can find any defensive move at all, I'd also love that. I can also just straight up go here. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't want to get rid of her 2 armor just yet. Nice axe, son. Let me ask you a question. And now we're clear. You want to get this one? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Now it's all up to Hopper to determine whether or not this entire endeavor is going to be more difficult. +1 for archers. That's pretty good. And we got levels. And in the aftermath, you approach the monk you saved. He looks around frantically, wary of his newfound freedom. Who are you? You ask with a tilt of your head. The monk mumbles apprehensively, a silly smile on his lips. My name is Alice. I'm traveling from Menhir to Menhir at the behest of the Temple of Divine Wrath. Do you know where these gales were taking me? You come amongst ropes. To a Gillian altar where they would slice open your throat, you reply. I saved you. Your life belongs to me now. You'll go where I tell you to. Eat who I eat. Hmm? To the triple men here, that is, you might be useful. Rest assured I will do your bidding. Don't let my young age fool you. I can heal, and I know some temple enchantments against evil. Reed's not getting up. She's feverish, barely alive. I'm afraid we might... Ask Alice for help. You signal to Alice who rushes to Reed and examine. Because everyone is rushed to the men here, but if this is the reaping, the men here is not going to help her and it might be corrupted already. So Alice might be the answer to saving Reed. Her life is on the line. She's suffering for a terrible curse. Even the men here won't help, although I can't say it for sure. You'll have to fashion a stretcher to carry Reed. She mentioned that the triple might help her. You need to hurry. Will that cost me? Because that barely took like 30 seconds. Straight to the triple men, here we go. That's not dawdle. Poison Springs. I'm very happy we didn't go to that black fucking temple. You keep looking back to Reed, who quickly declines until she is too ill to continue. Her lips whiten, her pupils widen, and a bluish web spreads across her face. You stop to consider your options. The monk, close to fading himself, leans over Reed and makes a helpless gesture. This is not a malady I can cure, but a powerful curse I cannot lift. How can I save you, Reed? This requires a special remedy we don't have, Reed whispers, or a miracle, but those never happen. I have to lean closer. Reed's voice is so faint that she must nearly brush her ear with her lips. I know where the icon's power lies. The sacrificial stones, the sacred scriptures, the spirit of 1,000 generations. It's different where I come from. The Chimera only have one stone. Reed closes her eyes. Her body becomes leaden. You feel the strixes and icon patterns searing your flesh. The most sacred, of which she wasn't supposed to know. Reed's voice echoes in your head. You lower the bodies of Reed's dress to discover a bleeding wound on her chest. A gash left by a relic pried at, an amulet now lost, the dent in a perfect body, as scars from the Reaper's excarnation. I will give Reed my stone. You bare your left shoulder. Feel for one of the sacrificial stones and carve it out with a knife. It sears your hand. It's a nice image. Terrifying but nice. It sears your hand, your blood scalds your fingertips. You put the stone into the gash in Reed's body. She jerks convulsively, then lies still, as if paralyzed. Color returns to her cheeks, and her breath steadies. The venomous vestiges of the curse begin to fade. You cover the stone with your hand, holding it inside Reed's body and whispering ritual incantations to heal the wound. It seems to work. The prized possession of the Shadow Clan will serve a new master, while you become an outcast. It's impossible to conceal the loss of even one sacrificial stone. Coming to, Reed notices you on your freshly wounded shoulder. Understanding dawns on her. You did it. You weren't supposed to. What have you done? You close your eyes. Don't tell anyone anything. Pull yourself together. We'll keep going, but remember now I really need to know how to kill a Reaper. You order your companions to set up camp while you dress. Your and Reed's wounds. You both need a good night's sleep. Whatever happens next, let it happen tomorrow. The morning comes and you discover Reed in a much better state. She's still pale. Her hands still tremble, but there's a determined look on her face. Her jaw set. You suspect that she has much to tell you, but you're the first to speak. You knew it. You knew I could save you. Why didn't you ask me to do it? Did her look change? I feel like her look changed. Like she seems cleaner, or it's been a while since I've seen Reed. How could I ask the impossible? I know what the sacrificial stones are. They're the icon's most sacred. Your ancestors' valor is reserved within them. Asking you to give up a stone is like asking you to give up your life. It's not something one asks for. Now you will never be forgiven what you've done. Shadow Clan is a piece of bullshit anyway. We're going to fuck them off. They're gonna fuck off. They can fuck off. They will fuck off. Fuck those guys. They're so lame. How do you know the secrets of the lame clan? The Shadow Clan was founded by the great Ancestress, a sword fighter like none other. She passed... Oh, that sounds familiar. So, unless I probably missed a line, the twins are also Chimera, like Reed. So that's kind of interesting. A sword fighter like no other, she passed her skill down to the icon. Centuries ago, she left your island and came to the Chimera. She left us too, long before I was born. Did she teach her ancestors the art of sword fighting? She taught them wisdom. Wisdom is sword fighting. You're saying something about There's the roaming men here in the very outskirts in the Vale of Mercy. All you need to do is be there when it appears and perform a simple ritual involving the spilling of blood. This will transport you to any of the many menhirs of Terminum, including those closer to the Isle of Shadows. Weren't you in a hurry? Well, I'm not going back there anymore. A warrior of peace is never in a rush. I've heard rumors of the roaming men here, which the Shadow Clan consider fantasy. If they are indeed true, it would explain the fabled Kimran speed. The Kimran have many secrets. Are you acquainted with the seers who knows the Reaper's secret? Don't you remember what I said? There's one person who should know how to kill a Reaper. It might be that Seeress. Can you take me to her, Vin? It's rumored that she lives at the edge of the Vale of Mercy, high in the cliffs amidst the ancient ruins. There should be a narrow path that leads to her dwelling. I'm Kimberlin. I know every ruin in these parts. I think I know where to find her. Warrior of Peace does not seek forgiveness. A Warrior of Peace does not forsake his teachings, and you just did. I'm grateful for it. I didn't foresee the curse. When I opposed the Reaper, I'd hoped to survive. What are you hoping for now? I'm hoping this reaping doesn't turn the world into one massive burial ground. Fair enough. Criminal path. We go by the triple men here, still torture stockade. We are way off from them. We never went to Opaka, we went to the marsh instead. Alright, red market. I can't even click on that anymore. We should level up. We don't have any wounds, we just healed all our wounds, so that's okay. You see a small palisaded market just off the road. Vegelian watch guards the entrance. Inside, Vegelian hunters sell wild fowl from the steppe and forest, as well as arms. You're no hunter, but it's hard to resist a pheasant baked in coal. The guards stop you, and one of the merchants tells you what weapons are in the land. Already try to negotiate. You order your companions to turn in their weapons, but say that when icons use their weapons, they lose their lives, and you don't intend to die. You promise that you won't unsheathe your blade in the marketplace, even if begged to do so. After some hesitation, Vigel nods and offers to tell you something. I'll look at the merchandise. Blackthorn bracelet, full of steel. Stone skin. Ooh, paralysis. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a whole paralysis. That seems no, that actually doesn't seem that useful. Well, it's a good opener play. We can limit their movement, so I guess I'm buying it. I already started. May as well keep going. Stone skin, not necessarily important. No. More strixes mean more iron. That's pretty good. We can like start stacking up our guys. We have so much money. Like, I guess this game's gonna go on for a while because, you know, because like I saw the achievements, so like, don't rob any merchants. I'm like, I haven't really needed to. You back away from the merchant, notice some concerned looks aimed at your weapon. You decide to leave the market to avoid provoking them. Okay, brutal road, a drunken path, hot springs. Hot springs seems good. I'm gonna go straight to the triple men here. We're gonna take the Kimura path, even though it's a little expensive. I don't want to go by the poison springs. Holy shit, how is that a smart idea? The Voden Road, Galleon Mine, Cattle Burial Site. A column of smoke rises from behind a low hill. You skirt around and discover a roadside hut engulfed in engulfing flames. Children scream inside and a Galleon wound thrashes about while a bunch of Frisians idly watch and exchange the batter. The Woden Inquisitor's description of the icon comes to mind. Yeah, we're gonna attack. You pick the best person for the job. You won't have much time, said quietly. Try to rescue the children, that's more important than the Frisians. Alice nods and tries to get past the Frisians. When you attack, Alice darts to the burning hut. I like this. This is how the game should have been from the very start. All this fighting, all this war. This is what I signed up for. Let's do to energy. Way to the altar of the gods. I like sunburn. I like the damage it deals. What's the cooldown base on tower? 5. One cooldown might be relevant. I like our defense. He's currently serving as our tank. Reek looks a lot better now. I don't know if it's like actually different or I'm just paying attention now, but she looks a lot better. Yeah, archery master. Candy, thanks for gaining a level. Gloat. Extra energy doesn't really inspire me all that much. Plus 5 to energy, minus 3 to break that armor. That is your purpose in life now. Hello, Alice. You're not going to be in the fight, but I'd like to level you up. Oh my god. This interface is hurting my soul. There we go. Healer. Spirit Strike. Nah, I like... We're gonna use Alice as a healer if at all possible. Alice can't be added. Bala Bala. Shannet. I like this setup so far. So we're gonna keep the setup. I just wish our ladies had more speed on them. Give them a bit of the Colombian marching powder, maybe we'll get somewhere. But right now we're a hang-back sort of team. So remember positioning. That's going to be critical in getting a good first strike with our boy. I also didn't change the decks, so... So much for some of the money we spent. Oh, fuck. Archers. This is okay. Sort of. I want them here because they're going to go flank. But this is certainly going to be bad. I can almost guarantee that this is going to go poorly. The soldiers will fuck us up. If I can reach somebody, like we'd have a completely different conversation. So we're gonna move somebody with like a ton of armor forward. I want him to move first, but you're not likely to get a good shot in anyway. So I'm gonna move you here. This is a turn waster, and move you into position to strike. I need one, yeah, I need that guy to move forward. I believe they also have a long poke. We have a long poke. Yeah, we have a line poke, which is fine. I don't think we need Cloud Tower. Yeah, we won't need Cloud Tower, holy shit. So we can just focus on giving him the business. Way to the altar of the gods. Yeah, I'm just gonna hurt this guy. Increases energy by 6. Sunburn. Sundown, you better take care. If I find you creeping round my back stairs. Should remember this positioning, as this puts us at risk from Spearman. And these guys, we need to be in position to charge them the moment the opportunity arrives, which is probably going to be down to him. Sundown, you better take care. We don't need to move that far, so it's okay, my man. So here is good. That's fine. Well, there's a huge fire here. So, only you are threatened, and I would like to keep you from threatening her. But you do have a pokey stick, and you can just pokey stick your way through that. So, not great. Not great positioning from us. I should have just moved her here. Can you reach me? Yeah, you can reach me, so which means our defense should be up. Long positioning around this one. I should move here. Moving there prevents them from getting a nice double shot. Yeah, this is acceptable. I'm gonna burn one of them with like a special ability. Or we can walk over here now and give him the old way of the sudden abyss, which is fine, but we are gonna armor up. Doot, 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 doot. 42 armor. Way to the altar of the gods. Sudden abyss kills everybody. Ooh! So that worked well. Nice shot. I'm gonna burn this guy if I can. I think we have the ability to hit him with something. Yeah, that seems good. Well, they fucking spent all their stuff. So like, what was I supposed to do? Not do anything? Can't hit you. I don't necessarily want to do anything right now. I think we just move forward. Increase counter attack. Move on with our day. Need him to move up a little bit. 16 attack. Holy shit, stay away from that guy. Where's your move? Where's your move? So here's where I want to be. Not sure if the interface meant to do that, but I'm happy it did. Okay, that attack apparently meant dick. You've got 7 attack. You want to kill this one? God damn. Giving the old dead shot. She's also, like, sniping differently, I think. She used to kneel, right? 10 Strixes. Back in time. Take me away. I don't mind, but you better promise me I'll be back in time. Do, 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 do. I like having fights. In games, not in real life. After the battle, you watch the house collapse in on itself. Alice listens to the Gillian woman nearby. According to her, the Frisians were extorting her before setting fire to her home. Now, she'll plead with distant relatives to take her in. She hands you a strictly encrusted pendant to show her gratitude. You look at the pendant. It's reap time, you hear yourself say. Keep it. It can save the children. Take turns wearing it. We have to go now. These Frisians weren't providing for themselves, you say to no one in particular. They were having a lark and paid for it. As for the children, sometimes it's not what you've done, but what you didn't do that disrupts one inner peace. It's nice to see that you can talk to yourself. It's a healthy healthy habit. To the hot springs. To the hustle. We'll deal with this event, and then I think that'll be the end of the episode. It's like an hour long already. A small procession turns onto the road ahead of you. Mules and half-dead nags drag 2 overloaded wagons. Judging by the color and shimmer of the powder covering the sacks, it's salt. The cargo isn't what interests you. It's the strange-looking Vandals driving the horses. I'm out here to expect Frisians. Hey, Squinty. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Interested in some cash? The Vandal sitting next to the first wagon's coachman disdainfully asks. Awkward sentence. We're delivering an order to Nakoma, the table advisor. He pays a good quality for salt, which he used to preserve human flesh and blood. He buys people too, dead or alive. He only needs to salt the red ones, so we have it even for sale. Fuck off. The Vandals are too few and too poorly armed to pose for that. You're much more interested in their words. Nakoma is buying large shipment of salt, and slaves start life. Where's this horde? I'm done here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you can subscribe to your Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. While waiting for the next episode, if you liked the video, you can share it, you can leave a comment, you can do all those nice things and more, but you don't have to do anything I say. Not the boss of you. Well, I'm Patinator now. See you later.